Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have two new KANSEPT knives. I can't wait to check these out because just from the pictures, just from the stats, just from the way they look, I'm really, am I really going to say that I'm excited to see them? Yes, I am excited to see them. And I hope you are excited too. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. It has been a great day here at the Hive. And speaking of Hive, if you haven't been there, every Friday night, Beez Blades, live at the Hive. Oh, right. You don't want to miss it. Every Friday night, 8:15 to around midnight, we do a live stream and we give knives away, just like the ones that I'm getting out of the packages. Oh my goodness, a very fancy one. Yes. But definitely, before I forget, come to the live stream. And also, I have 10% off KANSEPT knives. Sometimes I forget to tell you guys. I have codes for almost every knife out there. Just saying. Go look in the description and the comment section. You can see that stuff. But let's get into this knife. This is the KANSEPT REI. Would you look at it? I mean, would you just look at it? Ooh, yes. Check it out. Titanium. It's bronze titanium, and it has... Ooh, I like it. It's just the slightest amount of feel, but I like the look of it. Orange peel, bronze titanium, and look at the hardware. Oh, there's something about this look. I'm a sucker for it every time. And for all you folks that don't like the speed holes, they don't go all the way through, but you still get the look. Okay, I like it. Ooh, check this out. Look at that. A little bit of diamond pattern. This is a 3D milled titanium pocket clip. Ooh, that feels very good. It's not sharp. It looks like it would be rough, kind of like, what do you call the things you go for your fingernails? A file? It looks like a file, but it's not. It's soft to the touch. It's just a little bit of texture. You know I love my texture vision. There you go. A little bit of texture vision for you. This is a frame lock. It's a flipper. And you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Ooh, yeah. Check that out. I love the look of it. Love that blade. Kind of a drop pointy spear point hybrid going on. That is very nice. Beautiful stone wash. And check it. Oh man, there's something about when you get the bronzy look of the hardware. It just really makes a knife look so much better. So much gooder. It's kind of like the red gummy bears. They're much gooder. Am I really talking like that? Yeah, I am. Look at that. CPM. 20 CV blade steel. By the way, there's 4 different variants of this bad boy. I'm going to show them all to you. I have another fancy version right here, but I'll let you see what they all look like. Let's take a quick tour from one end down to the other. Nice looking grind on it. Not a whole lot of a sharpening choil going on. It is a flipper. And let's see, we do have a steel lock bar insert. We have good lockup. Let's see if we're centered. Of course, it's centered. And okay, one little drawback. As far as flippers, you know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'm not going to spend a half an hour on it, but it doesn't have any jimping. So no dick. Let's see how this works right now. Ooh, you know, that is pretty darn flippity. And let's see, if I just give it a little shake, it takes about 2 small shakes, or it's going to be easy to shut with, oh my goodness. This knife is super smooth. Oh, it is very, very smooth. Ooh, I like the way it feels. Let me give you a quick rundown. From tip to tip, this bad boy is 7.29 inches, which is 185 millimeters. The blade length is 3.14 inches, which is 80 millimeters. I've added in the millimeters because we have a lot of folks from all around the world that watch the channel. And they keep asking, they're like, I understand you give inches, but we go by the metric system. And to be honest, most of the planet does go by metric system. So it is a more, it's an accurate way of measuring things. That's the way I like to measure things. But of course, you know, using 3/4 and 5/8 and all that stuff is just as well. But when you get into the fine machinery of things like this, you know, knowing how many thousandths of an inch this is and that is, you know, along with millimeters is useful, but I'm digressing. Let me give you a quick size comparison. We're going at quick speed today, so I'm going to first put out the good old Spyderco Paramilitary 2. And then up here, we'll put the Spyderco Para 3. Let's see how we're looking here. Okay, it's kind of in between. Yeah, it's a tweener. It's a little bit longer, more elongated. Obviously, it's not the same style of knife, but these are 2 of the most popular knives on the planet. So a lot of people can get an idea, a good reference for your handle length. Put putting the handles to where you can use them. A lot more handle here and a lot more handle here. And then let's put up this one because it's a QSP penguin. Everybody should have a penguin, right? So penguin wise, if you have a penguin, it looks like you're going to have this is the penguin button lock. It's a tad bit longer than the regular QSP penguin, just a tad. And I'm going to check out the action, the fit, the finish, and the ergos and all that stuff right now. Let me get these bad boys out of the way so I don't cut myself because, you know, well, I have Band-Aids handy just in case. But one little quick look at this orange peel. Look at that. The feel on it is pretty smooth. It's not as palpable as I had hoped, but, you know, all in all, I really like the looks of it. I like the aesthetics. Now, the fit, no movement left and right, up and down. It's absolutely solid. And then we do have a little bit of jimping up here. Let's see how this is going to fit. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Oh, and by the way, I have had comments lately like, this guy talks too much. Would you want me to just go like this? Sorry, I had to do that. I mean, yeah, I like to talk, but I also like to describe the knife as quickly as I can and get as many words in. Otherwise, my videos will be a half an hour, right? So knowing the size of my hand, let's see how it feels. Just holding it in the regular grip, if I'm just going to do a little bit of push cutting. Okay, for push cuts, those jimping, the jumps, they're all 4 or 5 of them, they do come in handy. They do help give me a good grip. Now, one thing I'm noticing on the ergonomics is the inside of here, you can see that the lock bar is raised higher on this side than this side. So that makes good for, ooh, very nice. That makes very good for unlocking the knife. It's very comfortable, very smooth. However, holding it like this, if I'm really putting a grip on it and pushing, for instance, doing push cuts, because that's a cut that I do a lot. Well, I do a lot of different cuts, but I do a lot of push cuts. And doing that and holding it like that, it's kind of getting me inside of here. So I don't know that people are going to be doing heavy use with this knife, but you can because it is a frame lock, which gives you a solid lock. The harder you squeeze it, the more it's locked up. But giving it the Beez squeeze, I am feeling the whole inside of here, and I think what I'm feeling is the inside of this relief. Maybe that could have been knocked down just a hair more. That is just a little grabby. Now, if I'm using this as an everyday carry knife and I'm pulling out to do regular cuts, you know, just cutting open a package, things like that. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's where this is going to come in. This is a pocket collector's knife. If you like some of the finer things, this is the kind of thing you're going to like. The designer is Greg Wegersky. I'm probably totally crashing, smashing the name. I am trying my best. Let's see. That's the maker of Karambit knives. And there's the name of the knife, the REI. Yeah, it's REI. But if you have XL hands, this knife's going to be a little small for you because me with the width of my large hands, I have plenty of room. XL, you might have to do a little bit of this business right here. But all in all, it's a solid knife. Solid materials, 20 CV blade. It's beautiful. This would make a great everyday carry pocket folding knife. Now, look, here's the same knife, but going a little more Mr. Fancy Pants. Ooh, check that out. A little bit of lightning strike. Get in there and check that out. Look at that. Boy, you talk about looking like lightning. That is very, very cool. It kind of looks like waves up here with lightning coming out of the waves. Like, oh my gosh, that is very nice. And you have the blue accents going on. You have the blue hardware matte. Oh, wow. See how this one feels. It's super smooth. Oh my gosh. This one, oh my goodness. That is very nice. I was trying to fail it there. I can fail it, but you know, it does have a pretty good detent. It comes snapping out. There's something about the feel of this one that I like better. I don't know exactly what it is. This one is actually less bitey on the grip for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe it feels a little bit smoother. It does. This one is definitely smoothed out in comparison to this one, probably because of the ano process or the orange peel that's going on right here. But here's a look of where they did a slight chamfer, but it also, and this is probably what I'm feeling on both of these, you can see at the very top right here, there's a ridge. And maybe if it had one more little slight chamfer of that ridge, that would take away the little bit of warmth I'm feeling when I'm giving it grip. But overall, this is a fantastic. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I was just on KANSEPT's website. They have stuff up. I saw stuff, knives, 40% off. I have a 10% off code that's good year round. If you use my link, you can use my code and get 10% off of everything on the site. And I'm pretty sure that my code is stackable. I'm almost positive that my code, you can stack it on top of stuff that's on sale. So just so you know, I don't know what particular sale it is going on right now, but I do know that I saw stuff 40% off. So if you can get stuff 40, 50% off, that's when us knife collectors go nuts and buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So here is another version of the KANSEPT REI. I like it. This is one it's gonna go in the pocket. My pockets have a lot of competition, but believe me, this one is going, I might even take both to get some opinions around the table when I go to trivia night to see which ones everybody likes. Because, wow, one of them has a good looking texture, and this one here has a good looking finish all together. Very nice. And then the other two versions, they look fantastic too. I have these two here to show, and you know, we very well may give one of these bad boys away on the live stream. I'm going to be giving away some other KANSEPT knives and their new brand, the Tenable knives, which are budget knives of the same kind. But we'll get into that in the next video, and we'll talk about it on the live stream. I'm sure I missed something or didn't explain something well enough. That's what the live stream's for every Friday night. You can come and ask questions. We take knives apart. We do a pizza check. We have a lot of fun. You just have to stop by to realize how much fun we have, and people are there every Friday. So let me know what you think about the new KANSEPT REI, and go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.